These officer students may attend the school's Guided Missile Systems officer course to study science and engineering fields relating to missilery and space technology. The purpose is to train staff officers capable of analyzing past, present, and future scientific developments as they relate to concepts of modern warfare. Officers with such training are essential to effective development and use of highly complex missile systems.
Range, azimuth, and elevation information to our computer.
The Nike Hercules was originally designed for installation at permanent sites, but to provide a high-altitude defense for our Army in the field, the system was made mobile. For a brief look to the future, the Spartan missile is being developed to defend our strategic retaliatory forces, such as intercontinental ballistic missile sites, against enemy warheads. This is Sprint, Spartan's smaller partner. Sprint and Spartan are the two missiles of the Army's Safeguard ballistic missile defense system. To assure that enough highly trained technicians will be ready to man the complex system, the Safeguard Central Training Facility has been set up at the Air Defense School. Another air defense system currently under development is the SAM-D, designed for both battlefield and continental deployment against low, medium, and high-altitude aircraft and short-range missiles. The SAM-D missile is expected to replace eventually the Nike Hercules and a portion of the Hawk systems both at home and overseas. To be fully trained, the military missile man must actually fire his weapon. For this purpose, the Air Defense Center operates McGregor Range, the largest air defense missile training range in the free world. Here, the Army Training Center gives advanced individual training in firing the various air defense weapons against a variety of targets. For instance, the twin 40s are put through their paces. Here, the quad 50s go into action. As an instructor looks on, Red Eye, one-man defense system, goes against an aerial target. The Army's old reliable Gatling gun has been reincarnated, so to speak, by a modern weapon, the Vulcan. Chaparral, companion weapon to the Vulcan, seeks a flying target. The fast-moving drone is greatly slowed by the camera. Since 1960, the range has supported annual practice as well as advanced training firings of air defense missiles by U.S. and NATO units from throughout the free world. The Hawk search radars look for the target, but there's no target in the sky. Instead, the equipment in this radar signal simulator station supplies the target electronically. The signals generated here cause the radar displays, watched by Hawk firing unit personnel, to appear exactly as they would if actual aircraft, either hostile or friendly, were in the area. The simulator is not nearly as costly as actual targets would be and provides training that would be difficult to give otherwise. Now, signals simulating approaching hostile aircraft are beamed to Battery Control Central. Inside, battery control personnel select a target and assign it to a specific launcher. The Hawk radars operate just as if actual aircraft were approaching. The Hawk swoops toward its imaginary prey. Battery Control Central personnel watch for the simulated intercept. As usual, the faithful Hawk scores what would be a direct hit. Here, personnel from a missile site defending a faraway city prepare for their annual practice firing of the Nike Hercules. As with the Hawk, a radar signal simulation station provides targets electronically. The search radars receive the simulated signals and react as they would to a real threat. In the director station, the radar displays show an enemy to be approaching. Based on the predicted kill point provided by the computer, a missile is selected for firing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire.
As with a Hawk, the score is kept electronically, and operators are effectively trained at minimum cost. Thus, the highlights of the Fort Bliss story. A story that ends with a traditional ceremony held in honor of the graduating Air Defense Artilleryman. These men are now ready to follow in the footsteps of the 200,000 graduates that have gone before. Whether they are called to serve in the frozen wastes of the Arctic, the barren stretches of the desert, or the devastating heat of the jungle, these men will maintain the perpetual vigilance demanded by our unsettled times, for they know that not only our national survival, but the survival of human freedom itself may largely depend upon the skillful use of our arsenal of air defense weapons.